OWW Radio. And now, Nick Anthony.
To my thigh. Yeah, the river ran down the left of the city. No women crying and rivers are weeping.
All right, 866-543-OWW0, 1-866-543-6990, radio at onlineworldofwrestling.com, radio at onlineworldofwrestling.com. This is OWW Radio. I'm Nick Anthony, broadcasting live out of Rancho Cucamonga, California, man. Write down our free telephone number. You're going to need it, 1-866-543-OWW0, 1-866-543-6990. So how the hell are you guys, man? Last week we took the week off to finish up my home studio here in Rancho. Glad to see it's all up and running now. In fact, you guys can scope it out. Just send me an email, radio at onlineworldofwrestling.com, and I'll set you up with all the particulars on seeing me via my webcam. Of course, the show is live every Tuesday night on onlineworldofwrestling.com. Just express yourself, your desire to watch the show being recorded live at the email address, radio at onlineworldofwrestling.com. Well, the CAC reunion of 09 is coming up, man. The Cauliflower Alley Club reunion 09 is going to be held in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Gold Coast Hotel and Casino. Looking forward to this. It's going to be next month, the 13th through the 15th. April 13th through the 15th, 3 days of Cauliflower Alley Club seminars. Oh, even Pro Wrestling Revolution, they're even going to be there. I'm excited to see this. We've had on Carl Lauer. Of course, he's the executive vice president of the Alley Club. He assured us that we're gonna get on Nick Bockwinkel in a couple of weeks. Also, King Harley Race right here on OWW Radio. I'm looking forward to that. Talking to the King and Nick Bockwinkel, pioneers. Bockwinkel is of this industry. Can't wait to talk to him either. Tons of new wrestlers are being added every day, it seems like, to the reunion that's coming up. Just the other day, I was reading that Ken Patera, he's going to be involved with the CAC. This is his first appearance at the CAC. Ken Patera, along with others. Superstar Billy Graham. Who else was it, Dave? Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase. He's going to be there. He's going to be holding one of the seminars for some of the up-and-coming wrestlers. J.J. Dillon, he's going to be MC of the banquet on that Wednesday. I'm really looking forward to going. I can't wait for it to happen. Make your plans at caulifloweralleyclub.org. You can sign up there, get the application. So you can get your badge and everything that you need to get into all the events. caulifloweralleyclub.org, or you can simply go on to onlineworldofwrestling.com, and there'll be a link there to get you right over to that website. 866-543-OWW0, 1-866-543-6990. Today on the show, man, this week in professional wrestling, do you remember when WCW was bought out by WWE? Well, it happened this week in 2001. The last match we saw Sting defeat Ric Flair, ending a 13-year rivalry with the company WCW. That all came to an end back in 2001 when the World Wrestling Entertainment, or WWF, whatever you want to call it, bought out Ted Turner and the boys there at WCW. We'll join with Dave K. Man for This Week in Professional Wrestling later on in the show. Bruno Lauer, or Harvey Whippleman, he joins us at the bottom of the hour. Of course, Bruno, a longtime employee of the WWE, a vet of the business. We'll discuss his career and any insight that he can share with us being employed by the WWE for so long. Also, you know what? I'm going to ask Bruno, and I don't even know if I'm going to call him Bruno. How can I call him Bruno when I known him for as Harvey Whippleman for so long, or even Harvina, or Handsome Harvey? I can't call him Bruno, can I? Anyway, I'm going to ask him who he sees the next big wrestler will be in the industry. I'm interested. Aren't you interested in knowing some of these guys who are in the limelight, like Bruno, like Harvey Whippleman? Aren't you interested in knowing who they think the next Hogan might be, the next Flair, the next Taker or Shawn Michaels? Aren't you interested in knowing? I'm going to find out firsthand from Bruno Lauer, Harvey Whippleman, who he sees as the next up-and-coming star in the wrestling industry. Let's see. Ring of Honor, ROH. They had a 7th anniversary show this past weekend. Producer NDX attended the event for OWW Radio. He said he had a chance to speak with Kerry Silken. Of course, Kerry is is the owner of Ring of Honor, which drew a smile from Silken when NDX asked him a particular question. You can find all that out if you go to the news section on onlineworldofwrestling.com. Click on the news section of online worldofwrestling.com to find out that reprise or that review of the ROH 7th anniversary show for Ring of Honor. What else? Oh, they also had a debut show Ring of Honor did this past weekend on HDNet, the new home for Ring of Honor. What are your thoughts on this debut show, this first show for Ring of Honor? In my opinion, and you know what? I was really looking forward to watching it, too, all week. I was ranting and raving about HDNet and Ring of Honor on Saturday. I couldn't wait. Written it down. Excited to see this new promotion, make it mainstream. But it kind of fell short, in my opinion. Maybe I've been corrupted for so long by the two mainstream promotions. And I'm talking about WCW and WWE, not TNA. I'm not talking about TNA. Maybe I've been corrupted for too long by these two mainstream promotions. Because it fell short, in my opinion. There was a thread on the forum OWW Genesis that discussed the debut show of Ring of Honor with mixed remarks. But one thing that wasn't mixed, it was uniform. Can you guess what it is? Raise your hand if you know what it is. Yep, you guessed it. The announcer. I'm not talking about Prazak. It was the other guy that accompanied Prazak, whatever his name, Mike Hodgwood. That's his name. Mike Hodgwood. The guy calling the action for Ring of Honor on Saturday on HDNet. Am I saying his name right? Hodgwood? Here comes the emails. I know it. Don't send me any emails. I don't care. The bottom line is this guy was out of his element. It was obviously it's obviously that he's more comfortable with football and basketball, maybe baseball. But this ain't it. Here comes the emails. I already know. LoJack on OWW Genesis wrote in, I didn't like the new announcer. Hopefully he can improve. Right now, he's about the same level of Mike Adamle and Don West. But I can see this guy improving. Plus, I think it hinders the performance of Dave Prazak because Dave Prazak, when paired with Lenny Leonard, is so much better. To me, he seems like Prazak has more enthusiasm with Leonard. Plus, Leonard and Prazak make for a great duo. I would have left it as it is, so hopefully this new guy can improve. That's LoJack on OWW Genesis. And I agree with you, man. This guy, Hodgwood, or what the hell is his name? Hodgwood? This guy, Mike Hodgwood, was less than impressive. The guy, in my opinion, was a mixture from the old Don West and Ty Grisham. And this is Don West before he walked out on Mike Tenay a couple of weeks ago on TNA. In my opinion, he's a mixture from Don West before he walked out and Ty Grisham. You know Ty Grisham, overly excited at points. Doesn't really add anything to the program. This guy, Hodgwood, he drew my attention off the screen and wanted me to fast forward my TiVo. In all honesty, I didn't do it. I wanted to. 866-543-OWW